grow up in all things into Him. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 15. Many Christians remain stunted and mediocre in spiritual things, so as to present the same appearance year after year. No surge of advanced and refined feelings is manifested in them. They simply exist, but do not grow up in all things into Him. But should we rest content with being in the green blade, when we might advance to the ear, and eventually ripen into the full corn in the ear? Should we be satisfied to believe in Christ and say, "I am safe," without wishing to know in our own experience more of the fullness which is to be found in Him? It should not be so. We should, as good traders in heaven's market, covet to be enriched in the knowledge of Jesus. It is all very well to keep other men's vineyards, but we must not neglect our own spiritual growth and ripening. Why should it always be winter time in our hearts? It is true that we must have our seed time, but what a springtime, yes, what a summer season, which will give us the promise of an early harvest. If we want to ripen in grace, we must live near to Jesus, in His presence, ripened by the sunshine of His smiles. We must hold sweet communion with Him. We must leave the distant view of His face and come near, as John did, and lean our head on His breast. Then we will find ourselves advancing in holiness, in love, in faith, in hope, and yes, in every precious gift. Just as the sun rises first on mountain tops and casts its golden light over them, and it presents one of the most charming sights to the eye of the traveler, so it is also one of the most delightful displays in the world, to see the glow of the Spirit's light on the head of a saint, who has risen up in spiritual stature, like Saul above his fellows, until, like a mighty snow-capped Alp, this saint reflects the beams of the Sun of Righteousness, first among the chosen, and bears the sheen of His brilliance, high aloft for all to see, and when they see it, they glorify His Father, who is in heaven,